Hello everybody, Levi Clay here, and I'm back to talk about some of the woes of being a YouTuber, because that's something that I can say now, which is bizarre. I'm a YouTuber. I spend a lot of time making YouTube videos, which is awesome. I have a lot of fun doing it, and hopefully you guys have some sort of fun, or you get some enjoyment out of the content that I make, and if so, awesome. Thanks for watching, and if you're new here, please do hit that like and subscribe button. Today I'm going to talk about the woes of trying to contact YouTube, dealing with copyright strikes, and telling you about some of the barriers that can stand in the way of me making more content that you want to see. So you may have seen in the last couple of months, I've been doing a lot of instructional videos that you must own. I really like making those videos because it means that I get passionate and talk about videos, instructional videos that were massively influential on me. I buy a lot of instructional videos and they're around me all the time. Like just to reach here, I've got the Danny Gatton ones, and in front of me I can see Steve Morse and Scott Henderson and Red Volkart. Is there any more around me? Maybe, maybe not. I mean... They're everywhere, and yeah, it's a lot of fun kind of being able to talk to you about some of the cool ones, show you a few clips, and maybe inspire you to go and check out some of these videos. Obviously there are a few companies that make instructional videos, you know, the big ones, and as I focus mainly on artist-driven videos, we're really talking about very few companies. You've got the Hotlicks videos, and you have the REH videos. There are a few other companies, you know, Warner Brothers made some videos, but for the most part, those are your big ones. Other companies floating around now, obviously, doing things like you've got the Per Nilsson Scar guitar, which I would love to talk about at some point. But yeah, those are your main guys, your old ones. Now, when I want to do any content that's REH, this is never a problem. Not because they agree with my content, maybe they've not even seen it, but I can't ever see them having issue with the content because the sole purpose of the video is, here's an instructional video that I think is excellent. You may not have heard of it before, but you should really consider checking it out. This is why. Here is a clip taken from the video to show you just how damn good it is. You should check it out. Here's more reasons why. Go buy it. That's the summary of the video. So it's good for business, really. So the REH videos I never have a problem with. But when it comes to covering a Hotlicks video, I run into more problems. And that's because the copyright to these is now held by and administered by Music Sales. Music Sales, of course, being quite a big company in the publishing scene. They own, you know, musicroom.com, and it's a company I know very well because an ex-girlfriend of mine, still a very good friend of mine, currently works there and has worked there for a long time. So she knows everybody there, and this is the sort of thing that I feel that I should be able to have resolved very quickly. So when I upload a video like the, let's check it out, the Scotty Anderson video that I put up, let's move me out of the way, I have this automated copyright dispute that comes into play because of an audiovisual content match between 601 and 658, and I can listen to the match, and the claimant again is Music Sales. Cool, fine, no worries. This is an automated process. They must have registered all of their sounds in some database somewhere, and YouTube automatically detects this and automatically files the copyright claim, because this actually happens before I even publish the video. This happens while the video is still sat on my channel unlisted. No one from Music Sales, in fact no one other than me, has seen the video at this point, but the claim still comes in, so it's completely automated. Now what this means is that there's a dispute in process, and the reason there's a dispute is because I file a counter notification because it falls under fair use. And the moment somebody at Music Sales looks at this, they obviously are going to look at it and go, oh, this is good for business. Yeah, fair use, cool, but also these videos are good for us, so yeah, great. Maybe we'll share them on our Facebook page or whatever. So I filed my counter notification, and what that means is that the claimant, in this case Music Sales, has 30 days to respond to my complaint. Now the reason I'm doing this video now is because my Brent Mason video has just come to the end of that 30-day period, and, surprise surprise, absolutely no word from Music Sales. What this means is that either they're just being pains in the arse, or no one over there is taking care of this. So this automated claim comes in and nobody actually looks at it, which is problematic actually, because it's essentially, it's not an offensive misuse of the takedown system, because nobody is maliciously doing this, but a system has been set up and that automated system is not being monitored. So it's not really abuse of the system, but there are definitely victims to the system. This puts copyright strikes on my channel. This fucks around with the monetization of my channel, which is important. Like, this helps. Not, I don't make a living from YouTube, obviously, but it all helps. Like, it all contributes. So stuff like this is problematic, and worse still, it makes me kind of not want to talk about any Hotlicks videos, which is such a shame because there are so many great ones. You've got the Danny Gatton one here. I was planning on doing the, you know, all the Joe Pass stuff and the Eric Johnson stuff. There's tons and tons of great Hotlicks videos, but I can't be dealing with this shit. And this is very much a case now of me just having to wait 30 days until that claim runs out, which is stupid. It shouldn't be the case. I should, when it says dispute in progress, claimant respond by, and that there should be maybe even a name of somebody who can be spoken to at either YouTube or at Music Sales, so I can discuss this with them. But there's not, which is kind of a miscarriage of justice, because in any legal system you would like to think that when you're accused of something you can face your accuser. You can respond to your accuser, and I'm not given that. I'm given an anonymous, well, it's not really anonymous, but there's no way of reaching out to said person. And I speak about this from experience because I have spoken to my friend, and she has asked around, and nobody at Music Sales seems to know who deals with this. So it's not like she can even have a word and say, can you please look into this? Can you make this a matter of priority? Nobody bloody knows. It wouldn't surprise me if whoever set this up is no longer with the company and now nobody deals with it. So you're in this situation where an automated process is, outside of harming my channel, I want to say hampering business. I appreciate that when you have stuff like this, it can be good for you know, making sure people aren't uploading your entire videos to YouTube. But in the case of things like the Scotty Anderson video or the Brent Mason video, or I'm going to say the Danny Gatton video, and like all of these videos, unless people know about them, they're not going to purchase them unless they just happen to come across them. These videos are old. This Danny Gatton video, is there a release date on there? I can't see a release date on there. Point is, it's old, really old. You know, you don't see these in magazines anymore. You might see one in a shop, but if you just see a cover of something, that's not going to encourage you to go out and buy something. I'm not providing a service, but these videos are good for the community, and they're good for business, good for everybody. So that's the issue. The thing that makes it even worse is having to try and deal with YouTube, because there's no way to contact someone at YouTube. So if you are watching these videos and you work for YouTube, or you know somebody that works for YouTube, or you have inroads there, an email address of somebody that can be spoken to at YouTube that is a human rather than automated emails like copyright@youtube.com, I've sent an email to YouTube, and I'm going to post it here as an open letter to YouTube, because I have a fear, based on experience, that I'm not going to get a response from YouTube. I'm going to get an automated response, and actually it looks like I've had an email come in, and that could actually even be YouTube. That is not YouTube. That is someone else entirely. Right, so the email reads, and this is what I've just sent to copyright@youtube in the hopes that somebody reads this and engages some common sense. Hi, I'm just writing to ask if there's any way I can have you look into content ID claims by Music Sales and their automated nature. It's not an issue I have with Music Sales, it's just an issue with the automated nature of these. I've come to the end of a 30-day wait on a response from someone at Music Sales regarding a previous video, and no one has responded. I'm now waiting on the time to run out on another video, and I've provided a link to that video. The reason I feel this is a problem is that I have close friends working at Music Sales, and they could clear this up in minutes. Unfortunately, no one at Music Sales knows whose job this is, meaning it probably will never be done. This is problematic as it means I could face repeat false takedowns and risk my channel over complaints that aren't being registered by an actual person. My videos fall under fair use, I believe. I'm relatively confident of that. I'm not a copyright attorney. You speak to Leonard French on that one. Their sole purpose is to encourage people to go out and buy the products in question. So to be fair, even if someone at music sales looked at these, chances are they're going to go, this is good for business. So if someone at music sales is named on your end, would it be possible to have their name so I can reach out to them, or have my friend reach out to them internally and get this resolved? It seems very unfair that somebody can file DMCA claims with no intention of backing them up, especially as they're automated. This comes across as a blatant abuse of the takedown system, one for which they will go without punishment, while my channel's monetization is hurt. Thanks for your time. Now, this is obviously a last-ditch effort because I don't hold out much hope of getting a decent response from YouTube, or even being able to reach somebody at YouTube via a video like this. But I would just thought it would be fun or interesting to you out there to see some of the inner workings of how making content for YouTube works, having to deal with situations like this. What do you think? Are there instructional videos that you would like me to talk about, but you feel that maybe I might not be able to cover them? Have you been enjoying those series? What do you think about this situation? How would you go about dealing with this? Because really, that's the question, isn't it? Everybody would deal with this in a different way, and I'm just trying to be as diplomatic as possible because, as I say, this is something that I feel is good for everybody. It's definitely not something that I'm doing to try and infringe on the copyright of anyone. I'm trying to encourage and nurture this industry that we're all in, that we love so dearly. I'm trying to encourage that economy to keep going. Keep spending your money on the things that you love and enjoy, because as you can see from all the videos around me, I am. These weren't sent to me. I bought all of these because I love them. So yes, thank you very much for checking this video out. If you have enjoyed this, you can support me on Patreon by clicking that button up there. For as little as $1, you get access to our private Facebook only Patreon group. Lots of cool stuff in there. In fact, let's list these people here because these people are awesome and they support me at a $10 tier. Almost forgot to mention them. These guys are absolutely, as I say, awesome, and it helps to keep this channel going. It helps me to spend money on instructional videos and cool things like microphones and better cameras and lighting and stuff like that. And my videos have improved tremendously in quality since starting out my Patreon. So massive thanks to those guys. So as I say, you can check us out on there by clicking that button up there. You can subscribe to the channel by clicking this little button down here, and you can check out 2 more of my videos here and here. Lots of cool content. Hopefully you will find something that you enjoy, and if not, I do apologize profusely. If you have enjoyed this video, like, comment and all of that good stuff. And if you haven't, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep doing it regardless. Much love. Bye.